Black History Month is a special time for me in particular to recognize the contributions and kind of appreciate some of the people who have come before me. You really wouldn't have American history without having Black history, so I think it's important that we highlight the pioneers who have really laid the foundation for all of us to be where we are today. So, it's Black history is something I live every day of my life. I really try to recognize and appreciate those around me with my family, but also even my players and all the people that I'm able to touch being a coach. I think it's an important time of year, and something that was largely forgotten about for hundreds of years now. It's nice that we're kind of highlighting it and bringing Black history to the forefront. The greatest influence on me, without being cliche, is probably my parents. They grew up in a different time. The opportunities that I have now, they really didn't have, but they broke down a lot of barriers themselves. They were both some of the first Black people to integrate their respective schools growing up and deal with kind of certain different things with racism and the civil rights movement and things like that. But like I said, they really broke a ceiling and allowed me and my siblings to really advance forward and kind of gave us the foundation that we have today. Our roster, I think it's probably it's definitely the most diverse in the Ivy League, but it's certainly probably one of the most diverse rosters in the country, I would say. And at the end of the day, I think the biggest thing is diversity wins. Whether that's on the soccer field or in the boardrooms, I think having different people, different trains of thought, different backgrounds, I think that's important to bring to the table. So I think one of the biggest things that people can do going forward is think outside of the box. Get different people into the room. Open your eyes to bringing in diversity and diverse thought and diverse background to your respective program or boardroom or whatever the case might be. I think it all comes from just opportunity, giving people the chance. For me, I just feel like I'm living, but and trying to be the best coach, the best role model that I can be. But a few years ago in the Brown Daily Herald, they actually interviewed a couple of my student athletes. And reading that article and hearing what some of my players thought about me, thought about playing for a Black female head coach, that was really the first time that I was like, wow, like they really do look up to me and they really do respect me and look at me as a mentor and a leader in that way. So any way that I can lead or help people along, I definitely want to do that. But for me, I feel like I'm just trying to live and be the best version of myself.